Hello everyone, my name is Jake, and for my second video, we're going to be talking about the 2028 presidential election. Now, I know the midterms haven't even gone by, but I just want to go a quick overview, and just go over who are the candidates and what's currently going on. So, obviously, Trump can't run for a second term, at least we think so, and I believe for the Republican primaries, it's just going to be J.D. Vance or Marco Rubio. Now, Marco Rubio hasn't really it would either be obviously Vance or Rubio, as you just said. But the thing is, in the primary polling for the Republican primary, J.D. Vance is easily winning right now. But Marco Rubio, as you can see, Atlas put him at 22.6%. I don't really trust Atlas, but I feel like Marco Rubio has been going up recently, especially because of the Venezuela strikes and how it was actually successful for him. So as we can see in the primary, as we can see in the primary polling Polymarket with 117 million volume, we can see in the last month Rubio was at 8%, but he's gone up to 14, and that's just because of what's happened recently. I still think that Vance would win. Um, if Trump tries to go for the third term, I don't think he'd even win the primary, in my opinion. Um, even though it would be illegal for him to even go for it. But that's just how I view the primary side and the Republican side. It's a lot less interesting than the Democratic side, which we will go over now. This one is much closer because it's an actual real primary. Obviously, none of the candidates have even announced that they're going to go for it. But come on, we all know Newsom is going to be running. And AOC, I think it's possible she runs. I'm not sure she will, though. But as you can see, Gavin Newsom is easily leading in it. I'm not sure what Kamala is right here. She's at 4%. I know she's going to try to run for it, but I don't think they'll elect her just because she lost last time, and I don't think they're too enthusiastic about running her again because it clearly did not work. So as you can see in the polling averages, though, however, Gavin Newsom is currently leading by 2.2%, with Harrison second, Buttigieg booted. Okay, sorry. One thing interesting here, if I can search this up, I don't know if it'll even show here, but for black voters, this is interesting. In Buttigieg, he has a whopping 0% support. So that'd probably be a slight issue for him if he did win the primary, because he has literally 0% support. I don't know what he did to them, but clearly they do not like him. So that would be a slight issue, especially because they are such heavily Democratic voters. They would obviously still rather him than the Republican, probably. But I think for Buttigieg, it'd be a big problem if he wins, especially for Georgia because it's in the South, and there's a lot of African American voters there. But we can just go over the recent primaries. This one has Kamala leading. This one, Atlas, again, not a very accurate poller right now. I know it says A, or that's something else, but they have just gone off a cliff recently. There's no way she's going to be polling at 7.8. And let's just check the other. Yeah, but Newsom, it's either going to be, I think, Newsom, Kamala, maybe AOC. I don't think there's really other candidates. Josh Shapiro used to be in it, but I don't think he's going to win it just because he's kind of a moderate for them. But if we go to the general election on here, this is obviously, it's not, wait, it's President, as we can see, it's currently at J.D. Vance with a 28% chance of winning it. Keep in mind there's multiple Republican and Democratic candidates just because of how it works, but I believe there's actually a way we can move around that. We can check the Democratic Party has a 54% chance of winning it, which is very, very close. Obviously, you won't really know much. We'll definitely know how this is going to be as we get closer to the midterms. Not many polls, obviously, but the ones that do have it show it's going to be relatively close. This recent one has Newsom up by around 7 points, but there's another one which has him up by one, so who really knows at this point? But yeah, that's just a quick summary, and let me know in the comments what you would want me to do.